Hello guys, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In today's video, we will cover the Unit 13 Grievances Handling and Discipline Management Procedures. This is MMPC-002 and one more unit are there we will cover as soon as possible. And let's see the objectives of this unit. After completion of the unit, you should be able to understand the importance of grievance handling in an organization, describe the concept or irrespective grievance handling, and discuss the importance of personal and family oriented grievances, and understand the concept of discipline management and describe the discipline management process. These are the objectives of this unit. And let's see the structure of this unit. The first one is introduction, and the second is dissatisfaction and complaint and grievance, and forms of grievance, causes of grievance, effects of grievance, and we will cover still effects of grievance today, and the discovery of grievance, grievance handling procedure, grievance management in Indian industry, concept and meaning of discipline, indiscipline, purpose and objective of disciplinary action, disciplinary action procedures, and a legal provision relating to discharge or dismissal under Industrial Dispute Act 1947, and summary and self-assessment questions also there in this unit. And introduction part, let's see. In their working life, employees do get dissatisfied with various aspects of working, maybe with the attitude of the manager, policy of the company, working conditions, or behavior of colleagues. Employers try to ignore or suppress grievances, but they cannot be suppressed for long. Grievance acts as rust which corrodes the very fabric of organization. An aggrieved employee is a potent source of indiscipline and bad working. According to Julius, a grievance is any discontent or dissatisfaction, whether expressed or not, whether valid or not, arising out of anything connected with the company which an employee thinks, believes, or even feels to be unfair, unjust, or inequitable. And dissatisfaction, complaint, and grievance. To understand what a grievance is, you must clearly be able to distinguish between dissatisfaction, complaint, and grievance. Torrington, that is on 1987, provides us with a useful categorization in this regard. Dissatisfaction. Anything disturbs an employee whether or not the unrest is expressed in words. And complaint. A spoken or written dissatisfaction brought to the attention of the supervisor or the shop steward. Grievance. A complaint that has been formally presented to a management representative or to a union or officials. In addition, there are other definitions of a grievance that distinguish it from the other two. Few such a definition are: a grievance is a formal dispute between an employee and management on the condition of employment. And grievance are complaints that have been formally registered in accordance with the grievance procedure. And a grievance is any dissatisfaction or feeling of injustice in connection with one's employment situation that is brought to the attention of the management. Therefore, you will see that a grievance is a formal and a relatively drastic step compared to dissatisfaction and complaints. However, instances where complaints turn into grievances are not common, since few employees will question their superior judgment. And further, many people do not initiate grievances because they fear negative consequences as a result of their attempt. So let's see the features. If we analyze this definition of grievance, some noticeable features emerge clearly. A grievance refers to any form of discontent or dissatisfaction with any aspect of the organization, and the dissatisfaction must arise out of employment and not due to personal or family problem. And the discontent can arise out of real or imaginary reasons when the employee feels that injustice has been done to him. He has a grievance. The reason for such a feeling may be valid or invalid, legitimate or irrational, justifiable or ridiculous. and the discontent may be voiced or unvoiced, but it must find expression in some form. However, discontent per se is not a grievance. Initially, the employee may complain orally or in writing. If this is not looked into properly, the employee feels a sense of lack of justice. Now, the discontent grows and takes the shape of a grievance. Broadly speaking, thus a grievance is traceable to perceived non-fulfillment of one's expectation from the organization. And the next is forms of grievances. A grievance may take any one of the following forms. First one is factual. A factual grievance arises when legitimate needs of employees remain unfulfilled. Example, wage hike has been agreed but not implemented, citing various reasons. And imaginary, when an employee dissatisfaction is not because of any valid reason but because of a wrong perception, wrong attitude, or wrong information he has. Such a situation may create an imaginary grievance. Though management is not a fault in such instance, still it has to clear the fog immediately. And next is disguised. An employee may have dissatisfaction for reasons that are unknown to him. If he or she is under pressure from family, friends, relatives, neighbors, he or she may reach the work spot with a heavy heart. If a new recruit get a new table and almirah, this may become an eyesore to other employee who have not been treated likewise previously. And next is causes of grievances. Grievance may occur for a number of reasons. And first one is economic, wage fixation, overtime, bonus, wage revision, etc. Employee may feel that they are paid less when compared to others. And work environment, poor physical condition of workplace, tight production norms, defective tools and equipment, poor quality of material, unfair rules, lack of recognition, etc. And next is supervision, related to the attitude of the supervisor towards the employee, such as perceived notion of bias, favoritism, nepotism, caste affiliation, regional feelings, etc. And work group. Employee is unable to adjust with his colleagues, suffers from feeling of neglect, victimization, and become an object of ridicule and humiliation, etc. Next is miscellaneous. These include issues related to certain violations in respect of promotion, safety, mothers, transfer, disciplinary rules, fines, granting leaves, medical facilities, etc. So here is one table. You can see in your material classification and cause of grievances. So classification are there and its cause also mentioned in this table. 7 classifications are there. First one is wage grievance and its causes are there. Supervision and working condition, seniority and promotion, discipline, collective bargaining, union management are there. So same there, the causes also. So you just go through this table. If you have any doubt, you can comment it on comment box. And Jackson traces the causes of grievances as arising from the following issues. Working environment. Example, the light, space, heat, etc. are the working environment. Use of equipment, tools that have not been properly maintained. Supervisory practice, that is workload allocation. And personality clashes and other inter-employee dispute, work related or otherwise. And behavior exhibited by managers or other employees. And refuse request, problems with the pay and organizational change. The authors stress that all these causes should be investigated to achieve the following twin objectives: redress the grievance of the complaint, initiate the remedial steps to prevent recurrence of similar grievance in the future, and different aspects of grievance are the following. And organizational aspect, organizational structure, policy, plans and procedures. And informational aspect, the ignorance about company rules, regulations, promotion policies, career prospects, transferability, etc. Human aspect, a variety of reasons, the major ones being poor mental health and attention. And next is the effect of grievances. Grievances, if they are not identified and redressed, may affect adversely the workers, managers, and the organization. The effects are on production include low quality of production and productivity, increase in the wastage of material, spoilage or leakage of machinery, increase in the cost of production per unit, and on the employee, increase the rate of absenteeism and turnover, reduces the level of commitment, sincerity, and punctuality, increase the incidence of accidents, and reduce the level of employee morale. And next is on the managers, strains the superior subordinate relations, increase the degree of supervision, control, and follow up, and increases in discipline cases. Increase in unrest and thereby machinery to maintain industrial peace. Beach also refers to several reasons why there should be a formal procedure to handle grievances. All employees complaints and grievances are in actual practice not settled satisfactorily by the first level supervisor due to lack of necessary human relations skills or authority to act. It serves as a medium of upward communication whereby the management become aware of employee frustration, problems, and expectations. It operates like a pressure release valve on a steam boiler and providing the employees with an outlet to send out their frustration, discontent, and grips. It also reduces the likelihood of arbitrary action by supervision since the supervisor know that the employee are able to protest such a behavior and make their protest hereby higher manager. The very fact that employee have a right to be heard and actually heard help to improve morale. So this is about today's section. The discovery of grievance, etc. we will discuss on next video onwards. If you have any doubt, you can contact our contact number also, or you can comment it on our comment box also. Thank you so much.